What is going on, everybody? I am Rob Westerman, the third of GBP Daily, and thank you for tuning in to the Rob Westerman Show. You can find me all over the social sphere at GBP Daily. Shoot me a follow, subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit me up in the DMs. I am always available to talk Packers anytime, any day, and today is Tuesday, November 25th. Happy Tuesday. Happy Lions Week. Yes, it is now officially Lions Week, and I know we're less than 48 hours removed from a dominating win over the Vikings on Sunday, but we are also just under 48 hours away from Packers-Lions in Detroit on Thanksgiving. A quick turnaround, right? We are on the road on a short week, national holiday game, prime time at noon, Lambeau time. A little Thanksgiving feast before the feast, if you will. A massive game. This game will have playoff implications. This game will have NFC North implications. And for us, who will have a mini bye afterwards, while we have that 10-day break before Chicago comes to town on December 7th, winning this game would put us in a great spot as we make our way through the second half of the season. The Lions just played an overtime game against the Giants. They barely escaped that game with a win. So hopefully they are a little tired, maybe mentally and physically, from that game. And on the flip side, the Packers coasted to a pretty easy win over Minnesota. And thankfully, after getting a comfortable lead, we ran the rest of that game away with Emmanuel Wilson, none other than running back one for Sunday, showed out and had himself the game of his life. Jordan Love, with the shoulder injury, didn't have to do very much in the second half of that game. And now we go on the road, face a Lions team. This Lions team has been so up and down. They barely get past the Giants in overtime on Sunday. The week before that, they put up 9 points against Philly in a loss. Week before that, they dropped 44 points and dominated the Commanders. In the week before that, against this same Vikings team that we crushed, they lose 27-24 at home. So based on that pattern of loss, win, hopefully that means they are ready to put up another loss on Thursday. Injuries for the Packers. Let's roll through them. Now, we didn't actually get practice yesterday, but this is an estimated injury report put out by the team in the event that we did practice. Keyshawn Nixon suffered a stinger in the first quarter when he ran into Devontae Wyatt. He would not have practiced. Lucas Van Ness, who played 6 snaps on Sunday before leaving the game, would not have practiced. And Carl Brooks, who played 4 snaps on Sunday with an ankle injury, would not have practiced. And one more, Savion Williams, would not have practiced as well, as he's been dealing with the foot injury for a few weeks. He did play on Sunday, 8 snaps on offense and 3 on special teams. Oh, it's been a week, right? Big win on Sunday, divisional win. We're 7-3-1. And then we turn around and we're going to face the Lions, who are either really good or really bad, depending on what kind of version shows up for them. Maybe you are planning to go to Detroit on Thanksgiving and celebrate Thanksgiving in a fashion of watching the Packers beat down on the Lions. Maybe you're thinking of coming to Green Bay for the Chicago game on December 7th. If so, do not buy your tickets anywhere else other than TickPick. They guarantee the cheapest Packers tickets on the market, and if you find cheaper tickets elsewhere, they will refund you 110% of your money back. Same tickets as everybody else, and TickPick is the cheapest every single time. Use the code Packers22 for an extra $22 off the already cheapest tickets on the market. Shout out to TickPick. I have used them time and time again, and they are the best in the biz. Let's hop into the comment section here, shall we? And as always, if you want to be a part of the show, give me a call on the Nicolet Law hotline, 319-242-2332. Family owned and operated since 2007 with decades of combined legal experience, Nicolet Law's team of compassionate local attorneys are prepared to meet your unique legal challenges head on. Nicolet Law is just shy of 2,000 5-star reviews and have helped their clients recover over $350 million in the last 17 years that they have been in business. Injured, get Nicolet. What do we have cooking up in the chat? Happy Tuesday. Hope you guys had yourselves a great Victory Monday yesterday. And hopefully we have a shot at having a Victory Monday and a Victory Friday in the same week. That would be amazing. I would like nothing more. My man Tristan starting us off. Emmanuel Wilson, big shout out to number 23. We cannot shout him out enough. 30 total touches, 125 scrimmage yards, 2 touchdowns in his first ever NFL start. This was the Emmanuel Wilson game, no doubt about it. He has had himself a journey as a football player. Played college football at D2 Fort Valley State and then was a UDFA when he signed with us in 2023. So he has been patiently waiting for his turn. And with Josh Jacobs, unfortunately, missing on Sunday, he got his chance and made the most of it, to say the least. He was running hard, mowing guys over, and boom, I was genuinely impressed with what I saw from him. So big shout out to Emmanuel Wilson. Had a lot of fun watching him go off on Sunday. Thank you, Tristan, for hopping in. Appreciate you. Lisa, is McCarthy that bad or is our defense that good? I think it's a little bit of both, right? He certainly is not a good quarterback, and that's pretty evident. But our defense did him no favors. And also with our offense putting up points early and Zane Anderson getting the fumble recovery on the punt to help us get an even bigger lead. Micah and the boys were able to really pin it back and get after him. So I do think we have one of the best defenses in the league for sure. And in years past, I've thought that early on in the season, right? But it never really carried through all year long like it has this year. And it almost seems like as the year goes on, the better we get. So can't forget this game was without Quay Walker and without Keyshawn Nixon for most of it. So once we get those guys back, we'll be that much better. Big test on Thursday, though. The Lions have had games where they score at will, and hopefully we can shut them down. Thank you, Lisa. Lewis, when will we get a Matthew Golden touchdown? Hopefully Sunday, or hopefully Thursday, Lewis. Still in disbelief that he has not gotten one this year. A lot of guys have gotten one before he has. Fitzpatrick, Savion Williams. We've had a lot of guys be getting touchdowns ahead of our first-round wide receiver. He's also been hurt, so that's not helping. But if the Packers would have practiced yesterday, he would have been out there. So that's a positive sign for Thursday. Hopefully he will be able to go, and hopefully he can get in the end zone, right? Go Pack Go from Brazil. T. Brito, thank you for hopping in. Sonny, go Pack Go. All right, guys, that is going to do it for me today. Thank you again for tuning in. Always, always, always love talking Packers with you guys. Hit me up on social media at GBP Daily. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Any sort of interaction helps myself and helps the page. I will be back and at it again tomorrow. Thank you again for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys later. Thank you.